Hello everyone, hope you fine. As you probably know, I am your English teacher. By the way, I am very glad to meet you online. I would like to convey my best wishes to you as you will be promoted to 10th standard soon after completing the second term. As you know, second term or year-end examination based on second term syllabus will be conducted at the end of second term. The question paper will be of 2 hours duration and of descriptive type examination. In case the situation is not conducive, a 90-minute MCQ based examination will be conducted. Anyhow, you have to prepare for both descriptive and MCQ type examinations. Now let us come to the point. Today's session is divided into 3 parts. First, I'll give you the story of packing lesson 7 in textbook Beehive. Then I'll give you short and long answer type questions. You have to write these question answers in your English notebook neatly and clearly. Finally, I'll give you some extra questions. You have to prepare both short answers and long answers for your examination. First of all, I'll give you the summary of packing written by Jerome K. Jerome. This is an extract from the story Three Men in a Boat. The author, Jerome, and his two friends, George and Harris, were going on a trip. Jerome offers to do the packing. The other two sit and relax. The actual intention of Jerome was only to supervise the packing, to give instructions, and not to do it himself. The process proved to be very long and tiring. Things were packed, removed, or forgotten. The whole exercise was clumsy and haphazard. The two friends now decided to take over. The confusion worsens. Things break, got lost, were misplaced, and forgotten. The pedo Montmorency's entry added fuel to fire, increasing the existing chaos. Finally, the packing was completed and they retired. The argument before sleeping was as to when they would have to get up the next morning. Now I'll give you short answers first. All of you write question with black pen and answer with blue pen. Lesson 7 Packing, Jerome K. Jerome. Short answers. First one, how many characters are there in the narrative? Name them. Don't forget about the dog. Answer, there are 4 characters in the play. The author, Jerome, his friends, George and Harris, and the dog, Montmorency. Second question, why did the narrator, Jerome, volunteer to do the packing? Answer, the narrator was very proud of his packing skills. He therefore volunteered to do the packing. He believed that he had perfected the art of packing, though the reality turned out to be quite the opposite. Question number 3. How did George and Harris react to this? Did Jerome like their reaction? Answer, George and Harris at once accepted the offer made by the narrator. They made themselves comfortable, one by sitting on the easy chair and the other cocked his legs onto the table. Jerome was irritated and annoyed with their reaction. Question number 4. What was Jerome's real intention when he offered to pack? Answer, Jerome's intention was to supervise, instruct, and teach, not to physically indulge in the job of packing. He thought that he would push them around, try to be assertive, thereby trying to establish his expertise in packing. Question number 5. What did Harris say after the bag was shut and strapped? Why do you think he waited till then to ask? Answer. Harris was in the habit of creating a panic after the packing was relatively complete. He waited, therefore, for the bag to be shut and strapped to ask Jerome if he had packed the boots. Question number 6. What horrible idea occurred to Jerome a little later? Answer. Jerome had packed the bag, shut it, and strapped it. However, a horrible idea suddenly occurred to him. He was not sure if he had packed his toothbrush. Question number 7. Where did Jerome finally find the toothbrush? Answer. Jerome says that he always messes up with the packing of his toothbrush. It is a constant trouble and it makes things miserable for him. After searching repeatedly, the toothbrush was found in one of his boots. Next question. Why did Jerome have to reopen the packed bag? Answer. Jerome packed the bag after finding his toothbrush, but unfortunately, in the process, he had packed his spectacles in it. He had to reopen the bag to take it out. Question number 9. What did George and Harris offer to pack and why? Answer. The narrator had taken up a lot of time packing and unpacking. It was getting closer to the time for their scheduled departure. So, George and Harris offered to pack the food hampers so as to enable them leave at the right time. Second Roman letter, long answers. Question number 1. What does Jerome say was Montmorency's ambition in life? What do you think of Montmorency and why? Answer. Montmorency's ambition in life was to get in the way and be sworn at. He would squirm in everywhere and be a perfect nuisance. Things would be thrown at him when people get annoyed, and it is only then that he feels that his day has not been wasted. He likes to make people stumble over him and feels very satisfied and proud of himself. He did not forget his priorities when George and Harris were packing either. It troubled them in every possible way. According to me, Montmorency is a cute little pet who is very lively and playful. His intention would most definitely not be to disturb his friends, but to be part of the game which They were packing. Second long answer, of the three, Jerome, George and Harris, who do you think is the best or worst packer? Support your answer with details from the text. Answer, Jerome, George and Harris proved to be failures in packing. Jerome can, however, be considered a little better than the other two, because one could say that his problem was more to do with forgetfulness. He seemed to make blunders because of this, thereby leading to issues while packing too. Despite his claim of being an expert, Jerome was unsure if his toothbrush was packed. To confirm this, he unpacked and forgot his spectacles in the bag. He was therefore not professional and systematic. George and Harris proved to be worse than Jerome. They created a mess. They broke a cup, packed heavy things on top of soft and light things, left things around and forgot them, stepped on them or sat on them. They were successful in messing up everything they possibly could. The credibility of the three boys could be ranging from worst to worst. Long answer 3. How did Montmorency contribute to the packing? Answer, Montmorency contributed in the packing by creating a ruckus. He excelled in coming in people's way and loved being cursed. He enjoyed disturbing and liked it when people threw things at him. He experienced great people in being a perfect nuisance. His day would not be complete if he did not make people stumble over and curse him. Jerome says that Montmorency did not require encouragement to indulge in mischief. He was instinctively a naughty little dog. As the boys were packing, Montmorency came and plumped himself in the middle of everything. He began to sniff at the food, put his leg into the jam, got into the hamper and began tossing the lemon around, assuming it to be rats. Long answer 4. Do you think this story is funny? What are the humorous elements in it? Pick out at least 3. Think about what happened as well as how it is described. Answer, the story does have elements of humor in it. It is not a funny story as it does nothing to trigger of unstoppable laughter in the reader. It could be considered more as a satire wherein the narrator is making fun of himself and his friends who, being grown individuals, are not in a position to do a simple job effectively. One could experience humor in the beginning of the lesson when there is a misunderstanding of the author's offer to do the packing. This is followed by packing and unpacking of the bag because of Jerome's forgetfulness. The efforts of George and Harris too were beyond one's limit of tolerance. It is very upsetting to note that they are not able to pack their food hamper without making a mess of it. The only element in the story that were naturally amusing were the pranks and mischiefs of the little Montmorency. Now I will give you some extra questions. Roman letter 1, short answer type questions. Number 1, what was Jerome doubtful about? What did he do? Second one, what was it that haunted Jerome always? Question number 3, how would you describe Harry's attempt at packing? Fourth one, was George able to do a decent job of packing? Fifth one, how did dog spoil 3 lemons? Second Roman letter long answer type questions. First one, how important is it to plan your packing? Second one, write a paragraph on a problem you faced because of having forgotten to pack something essential. You had gone on a trek with your friends. Prepare answers to the extra questions and write in paper. With this, let me conclude today's session. We'll meet you in the next online session. Thank you very much.